Wait 1 second. Make sure I'm recording. I should be recording now. Hello and welcome back to Minecraft Young Paradise Golden Age, episode 400 and something. I can't remember. I lost track of what the number was for this. I think we're on 412 episodes, I'm pretty sure. But hopefully you are all doing okay today and staying safe. Sorry. It's currently a heat wave in Scotland and it is absolutely terrible. Oh, it's horrid. It's horrible. Imagine you're inside your microwave. That's how bad it is. Wait, why are you peeking through my window? No privacy around here, huh? Not a single bit of privacy when your goats are looking through your windows. I'm also looking for Snowball. Before I started this episode, Snowball started walking over here to talk to this horse right here. I wanted to make sure nothing happens and that they don't wander into the forest. Oh, sorry. I'm not adjusted into recording right now, and also I'm going to be making some fences so I can fill in that gap that's been annoying me for so long. Let's see. Probably just stay 2 bits there, and then that bit behind the tree, and then that bit there. Kinda letting it camouflage into the tree. You're not really gonna notice it too much. You know, so Snowball's trying to leave, so that's why I'm doing that. Oh. I'm also brought a cold bottle of water with me today, as it's quite hot. So today might not be the normal, episode. Oh, this heat wave is terrible, I'm telling you. Okay, but hopefully you are all doing okay today and staying safe. I might as well talk about, some stuff. So I've not been recording for 2 days, as it was my mother's birthday, the first day, and then I was gonna record afterwards, but then my family, we got a new car. See? So I was unable to record yesterday, as my family was getting a new car. So that's what happened yesterday, and it took forever. I had to walk in the scorching heat of, England. Oh, it was horrible. And it was during one of the most hottest bits. Even the airports nearby were, getting their tar on the runways melted due to how hot it was in England at the time. Oh, at least I'm back in Scotland and it's a little bit cooler out. You know what, I'm just gonna go up this water stream, and I'm also going to take a drink of water because I am scorching right now. I even have my fan on in the background, keeping me cool, and it's not facing me, so it's not really keeping me cool. I would have my window open, but you can hear kids screaming outside, so I might as well just open it just a tiny bit. Sorry if you hear kids in the background. Okay. I might as well also have a question of the day to ease us in today's episode. And I'm also going to grab some wheat. I cannot speak due to this heat. Okay. So in today's episode, we are going to be doing something. I don't really know what we were doing last episode. I know that we were building up this sand wall around the sea temple, allowing us to eventually take over it. I am hoping one day in the future we can take over it. I did build a new idea plan, so off camera, while I was busy with my mother's birthday and all that, I came up with a new build idea. And it's an idea to use the water surrounding somewhere over here. I was thinking 0, 0. Now you're probably wondering, why should I build it 0, 0? I'm just trying to find 0, 0 if I can find it. That would be great. There's 0. But I don't know where 0, 0 is. I have it somewhere on my map. It's somewhere around here. It's somewhere around here. It's like trying to find, a needle in the haystack over here. I cannot figure out where. Wait. Okay, sorry. Sorry about that. My headset, I accidentally turned it down somehow. I'm going to turn that up a second. That one's full, that one, no. Okay, that should be perfect there. Sorry about that. I somehow turned it down off camera. I don't know when, but I accidentally turned my headset down a little bit. And I was wondering why I could not hear, like I can actually hear my footsteps now in the game, so that's good. I could not hear it before because it was being very annoying. Where's that duck? There he is. Okay, so I figured out off camera how to tame a duck. It turns out you need either melons, and then it might be wheat, wheat or bread to tame. So you just, I think you chuck it. This is going to be a pain to get this. Okay. Sit right there. Why won't you eat the bread? It's soggy bread. It's just your favourite. You ever used to feed swans and ducks at the pond like bread, and then you find out years later that's actually very bad for them? Where's your hitbox? Did they change it or something? Okay, wait 1 second. This is very confusing. It should tame either that well, not Wikipedia. I was looking up on Google on how to actually tame the duck, and it said that it used bread, but for some reason it's not taming. You want to eat it? Come on, eat it. You want seeds instead or something? Okay, I don't know how to tame our duck friend right here. Is it carrots? You want a carrot? Come on, come back. Come back. My duck friend. I do not want you to leave right now, so I am going to... Duck friend, please. Duck, please, please. I do not want you to head into this forest, and I'm trying to find my lead. That I somehow do not have my lead no more. Yes, I have lost my lead. Poop. Okay, you're going downwards. Stay there. You're going back in. Come on, duck. Duck. Stop. Stop. You're going back in the water. Come on. Come on. Duck. Get back here, duck. You're becoming a real pain, duck. I'm willing to put you in a hole. You stay there. I shall remember you're there, and I shall be back to tame you. Don't give me that. You know, ducks. I really like ducks. I like white ducks. But I also like, you know, the duck that's there. And I've been trying to tame that duck for so long. I've tried melons, I've tried seeds. And I looked up on Google, and it said that it should be bred to tame it and more creatures. But for some reason, it just won't tame, and I was just double checking I'm recording there. And I might as well talk about something else. Don't look at my talking points. Talked about that. Okay. Do you remember when the mouse, you know, the keyboard, the mouse, when mouses actually had balls underneath? They had the little big ball on the bottom of them, and then you would maneuver it around. Oh, that was like, you know, the best thing, because you could actually unscrew it and take them out, because sometimes a lot of hair would actually go in them, so they become, you know, very clogged after a long time. And you would just roll it about in your hands, and it was just a fun little thing to take out and then just play with. That was great. They were quite annoying. It's great that we have, you know, what we have today instead of the roll and ball. I remember that ball. I used to play with it all the time. Used to just be like a fun little thing that you could just take out, roll it in your hands a bit, or you could even, the best thing to do with it, you could play bouncy ball with it. Just chucking it on the ground. It was a heavy ball though. It was not the very best, but you know, it was fun. Why did I head back up? Yes, I needed to drop off some stuff. Put that in there, put that in there, put the bone meal in there. Don't really need it now. Why do I still have all the... Was it last episode that I told you that I fought a bunch of mobs in the desert? Or was it this episode? I can't remember. I think I was either supposed to tell you yesterday. I think I told you yesterday that I went and fought a bunch of mobs in the desert. But I fought a bunch of mobs in the desert, and that was all of their, you know, loot that I got from it. I'm trying to find wherever I can dump my useless blocks. I forgot that cobble's not at the very end, it's right here. Okay, that should work. Okay, so, in today's episode, let me get down this hole first. In today's episode, we are going to be continuing working on our build project that we're currently working on, the Twin Roads. I think that's what we're going to continue working on today. Let's see. Wait 1 second. There we go. Not bad. You know, I still want to work on this area, but I just don't know what I would work on. Because it's kind of completed around here. Like, the last thing that I added was the little mushroom bits up there. Because I really liked their touch to the surrounding area. But I don't really know what else I would add to this area. Like, the main thing that I would add to the area is water. As you can see, there's a lot of water around here. Yeah, I never just took that bit out. Why did I just keep that bit there? I could have made like it was a fountain or something. Yeah, it just fits right in there, look. It just fits right to this area. Why did I keep that bit? It could have been like, you know... I guess I wanted it to look like the other side. I'll see how it looks. Yeah, it does look a lot better without that little bit. But I kinda like the little pools of water and the little waterfalls coming down. Let's see. I did struggle with this area as it was very annoying to actually build. Let's see. Why did I keep this little bit here, huh? Should have just made that water. Let's see. I think I went with an under bit here. Why did I go with an under bit? Okay. Wait 1 second. Grab a bucket of water for me. Now this is some ancient stuff here that I built a while ago. But I feel like if I just made it like that, right? Even just one little bit there, maybe had a little water slow right there. just up there. Let's see. Right there, yeah. Well, I can't do that. That bit's there. And then add that bit there. Yeah, that kinda looks a lot better if you think about it. Because that means that, you know, there's actually a proper flow instead of it going under like a tiny cave of water. I really like that. That looks a lot better. That dirt there might have to get removed though. It does fit in with the wall. I like that touch, but I feel like it needs to be removed to add a bit of touch to the water coming out. Yeah, that should work. That should work very well. You know what? I never added anything to this side. Do I have any like stuff that I could add? I could add jungle leaves, but I don't have jungle leaves. Sadly, but I do have some spruce leaves. Something like that, maybe? I think that kinda looks nice. That does look very nice. Maybe if something like that. Yeah, I think that. I don't know how to describe it though. It's nice, but it's kinda like, you know, sometimes the eyesore. Maybe something like that. Yeah, that's starting to take shape. Flowers around, right? There we go. Not bad. I feel like flowers would make this area look a little bit more lively, wouldn't you say? Yeah, that looks a lot better. It kinda looks like it's aged. That's what it reminds me of. It looks like this area's just aged over the long time ago that we actually built this. Like, I still remember mining into this. It was just a, you know, I think I was using TNT with a mix of hammers, or I was just going with a hammer down this bit and I was just wrecking it, trying to mold the surrounding areas into something. And then I decided, you know, I was going to have a bit that went straight on, but then I decided to go with the bit that went off in this direction. And, you know, I was just mining, and then we stumbled over a cave, and then, you know, the rest is history. Let's see, as you see. And that cave, I would it used to have like a big bit, like separating this bit over here. I'm pretty sure there used to be a bigger chunk here, and then you could walk around it. But it's very, you know, wonky looking. And this used to just be a cave entrance bit. And the floor was a little bit more lower, or yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a bit lower. And then there was, you know, bits and caves everywhere that I just filled in and all that. And that would eventually become my, you know, probably one of my best parts of my artificial cave. Well, the start of the lush cave, as it's not part of the lush, well, artificial cave. As the artificial cave ended, when I did the egg bubble. The egg bubble is not that egg, it's a egg bubble that goes right here. You can see this looks very artificial, as it is artificial. But this little bit here has a glass bit, and I called it the egg bubble because it looks like an egg. And when that started, that's when the lush cave ended, right there. And this is where the lush cave started. Also nicknamed the Albert Tunnel. But the Albert Tunnel kinda ended when it became the lush cave. Still really like the name Albert. Had it for a bluebird in the series named by my mother. And sadly well, Albert's still alive actually. But Joey, the bluebird named by my mother also, sadly was hit by a lightning strike. I know the most weirdest and, you know, rarest thing to happen is getting struck by lightning in this game, but it happened to my pet. Also, it is boiling. I'm going to take another drink of water before we head on to work on Twin Roads project. Okay, question of the day. Do you remember the Rabbids? That's how you spell their name. Here. Right here. That's how you spell their name. Rabbids. Rabbids. Do you remember those little rabbit guys? I know they're making like another, you know, money grab of the series. I feel like they could have done a lot more with the Rabbids mod. Let's see. Well, not mod. You know what I mean. They could have done a lot more with the Rabbids. And I was looking up them, and the first thing that appeared that I saw was Rabbids, the minions before minions. And they're not that far off, that is true. Let's see. You remember the Energizer Bunny? I remember the Energizer Bunny. I always thought it was a weird bunny. There we go. Eventually grass will spread there. I really need to go on a little trip, and I think we might go on a trip then now. We could go on a trip and gather up a bunch of dirt and all that. Also, last episode we did the thing, but the episode before that we worked on building this fountain, and I would definitely say that that fountain really lightens up the place. Sweat just dripped into my eye there, and it's painful. Remember, kids, sweat is very salty. Yeah, let's see. Ah yes, I forgot about this wall bit. I was thinking, what was that? You heard that, didn't you? I'm gonna go back a little bit. Wait 1 second. I want to go check on everything. I heard that of an ogre slamming the ground. I'm going to wipe my eye a second. Listen out, hear it or not? Nah, I don't hear anything. Let's see. Okay. I don't really hear anything. I think it must have come from somewhere deeper. Either that, I feel like something's went wrong, and I'm going to make a temporary waypoint. Head over to Sam's cottage. You okay? Anything happen here? Nope. Yeah, I feel like we should remarry at some point. Katarina, where is your twin? There, here's a twin. Like, this is my entire family right now. I have no connection with them. I just had Young and my other son that is dead, I'm pretty sure. Young, you and Rifa. Sadly, Rifa died very unknownly. Don't even know what happened to Rifa. It's kinda sad. Reggie. Reggie sounds like a good name for a companion. You know what? We have not had a... There we go. Did you see the size of that ogre there? That ogre's huge. Luckily we were able to kill it. I always loved that door trick. Remember when you would put yourself in a door in Minecraft PE and it would be an elevator? That was like the coolest thing back in the day. Is it because this tree over here is kinda dark? Where did that ogre spawn? It's kinda just right over here, right? Yeah, right here. There it is. That is very strange. It's not every day that ogre just spawns. That's where I heard the big sound. If one of my family members walked out of the house, it would have aggroed on them and basically killed them all. Would have destroyed Sam's cottage. Would it be an end of this village that I built here? I kinda already ended the village because I tore down a bunch of houses that used to be here. Tore down the, one right here. I feel like I should, I'm gonna tear down that wall there. But I feel like I should take out the harbour. As the harbour is not really a place that I should keep, right, huh? Let's see. Hello there, Stacy. You are married to Arvila. Let's see. At least Arvila's not married to their cousin again. Fabiola, you are married to Jared. Junior, you're married to Young, right? Yeah. It's so complicated on trying to figure out who's, married to who. Desire, who are you married to? Almost just shot you there. Sorry. Who are you married to? Antoine. Have you always been married to Antoine? I'm pretty sure you weren't always married to Antoine. Drew. So sad that Drew died. Drew was like, the guy that would always make fun of. You seem like a very good adventurer. You're married to Reggie. I wanted to take Reggie as a companion. Gotta be my best friend. You know who we've not visited in a while? Also. Oh, I saw there's a new person here. Yeah, we really need to get rid of this docks. I saw there was a hole in the wall over there. Okay, well. Wait 1 second, I'm going to tear down all of that. And now I am going to tear this docks down. Malik, I've not seen you in a while, Malik. Have you just been down here this entire time? Married to Lucio. Where is Lucio? I've not seen Lucio in a long time. All of these people, I've seen over their entire lifetime. Like, I don't know how long a lifetime is in Jungle Paradise, but I'm pretty sure we're way over it. Because I've seen entire generations go by in this series. It's kinda sad, really. A lot of these people are basically over a lifetime old. I wish I had hunger, but I need to eat and then I'm going to get hunger. Mates. Okay, yous are all alive. And not underwater following me. Very stupidly. Okay. Well, let's get rid of this old harbour. It's weird to think that, one of my wives came from overseas from here. Let's see. I might as well tell you the story of, that character. So, Vicky was a companion, well, a wife of mine. And Vicky, I eventually killed off after a long time. I can't remember why we killed Vicky. I think we were getting a divorce. Let's see, but Vicky didn't really like me after a long time. We married Vicky as they were a cleric. And, we needed a way to divorce people, and I brought... Okay, so here's how it goes. In the mod of Minecraft Comes Alive, there is a way to customize a character, and that was Vicky. Well, Vicky was already a cleric when I spawned him in. But, you know what I'm talking about, right? It's this horrible conversation that we're having right now. But that was basically what happened. I spawned Vicky in because, for some reason, in my world, no priest or cleric spawns or gets, born into this world. Like, I've searched over 6 different villages in this, series. Like, major villages that I really care about. Not a single priest. None of them are even around here. You can move, Philly. Okay. Yous be off on your adventure. And now I shall take down this wall here. Eventually one day this entire village will go extinct over here. I feel like this village would go extinct one day. One day there will be no, people left in this village. I quite enjoyed this village. I've got to put like a little gate here. I didn't really plan to have a proper village. I just made it because everyone kept saying, oh, what, I had a village. Well, I had the idea to build a village. But everyone would say, every once in a while, I wish I could build my own village, but I'm super lazy. So I built my own village. And that was this village. The family's all out over here. Let's see. And this village has lasted over 300, 400 episodes. Probably 380 episodes, I'm saying. 360 episodes. Somewhere around there. That is how long this village has lasted. The series has lasted over 400 episodes and almost ended like 3 times. The first time I was going to end it on episode 115. But then I eventually came back as the feeling that the series is unfinished stays a long time, and it wasn't until we started making some good progress on what I wanted to do in the series. Instead of always asking what do you think I should do in the series, instead of just asking, I asked that 100,000 times because I always wondered, I should really ask the people what they want to see and what I should build, and I always asked that back in the day, but no one would reply, so I would just be stuck in a cycle all the way until the 115th episode, where I decided to end the series and then start. I think it was Supernova. I'm pretty correct. I'm pretty sure it is Supernova. Minecraft Jungle Paradise Supernova, where I spent like 30 episodes, like a month in real life, just working on this one world, and then that inspired me to come back to this world where I continued the series. And then the next time that the world almost ended, I don't know if I have the time frame wrong. I think I do have the time frame wrong. The flag was the first time the world almost ended, the flag mod, because the flag mod actually ended Jungle Paradise Redwood. Redwood is still an ongoing series because I can return back to it, as it never actually ended due to, I found out that was a mod called the flag mod that caused it to break. I kinda messed up my conversation here. So, the first time this world almost got ended was when the flag mod glitched out and it has a bug in it that turns your entire world white if you have a flag in it. So that problem happened, and I almost lost this world. And then that second thing that I talked about happened. Also, back to the flag mod thing. That's how Redwood ended, so it almost happened the same way that Redwood ended. Let's see. And then the third time I almost ended the series when we lost the world. That's what happened. We lost the world when I accidentally loaded it up in 1.18 and everything got broken. I tried to fix it in that episode that is now privated, that episode, and that didn't work, so eventually I gave up and started a new Jungle Paradise, Minecraft Jungle Paradise Lost Stage, and I really enjoyed that series. Certain bits I didn't like, but I did enjoy that series. But it just did not have the feel of Jungle Paradise. Like, there's a certain feeling in Jungle Paradise that you can't replicate. And when, that started, that feeling started, I decided, I'm just gonna go back to the original, what do you call it, map of Jungle Paradise Golden Age, instead of continuing Lush Stage. I messed up where I am. Instead of continuing Lost Stage, I went back to an older save of Jungle Paradise, episode 263 or 64. I think it was episode 263. that meant that over 50 episodes, or over 60 or 70 episodes worth of content was gone, that we would later recover in episode 300, and you know, we later recovered all that stuff. We've rebuilt everything, and that brings us back to here. This was a horrible conversation. I do apologize. I am not the best at speaking, but I do try my best. Sometimes I struggle with speaking, but you know, you can't really do much about it. Also, I made these wooden trapdoors for something, and then I walked away from what I needed to place them on. Okay, wait 1 second. I messed it up there. Do you just remember that one game? And it was basically like Hitman, but you were a child, but you were also the devil. You just remember that game? I remember people playing that. It was a quite popular game back in the... I think it was like 4 years old now. It's not Lucifer, right? It's something else. I can't remember its name. It's like Lucas something, the kid's name is. And he's basically the next devil or something. Let's see. And I remember that game quite, you know, because it was like Hitman. Let's see. And also a quite weird Hitman. Do you just remember Hitman Blood Money? That was a weird Hitman game. But also probably one of my favourite Hitmans, as it's the one that I kept replaying over and over again. Because I could not save as a child. As my brain did not. I would definitely say that my brain is very weird. I would say that my brain probably wasn't very developed back then, as I could not save back then. Let's see. I don't know how to explain it. When you look back at yourself, and then you see all the mistakes thingy that you made. I don't know how you describe it. I don't know how to describe it. Like when you look back at yourself, it feels like that wasn't really you. That's what I'm, you know, describing to you. Let's see. That's how it felt. Let's see. But it was you. It was your memory, and you were very stupid. Let's see. So that's what I'm trying to say. Also, I've just realised I was supposed to go get dirt. That's why I set out to go get dirt. After, you know, that ogre thing, I was supposed to go get dirt. You know, today's been a weird episode. I'm basically getting nostalgic and also just talking about random stuff. Plus, you know, it's a heat wave going on right now. So, you know, normal episodes won't be happening until like winter. I really hate heat. Like, this is probably one of the worst heat waves I've had in a long time. Let's see. Okay. I was trying to figure out a conversation starter there, and then I could not figure out what my conversation starter was, as I forgot it. Let's see. Ah yes, I already took out the mountain that I was coming back to get dirt from. That is a reflecting creeper. Hopefully it reflects. I cannot speak. You ever struggle with speaking and it's very annoying? Like, very, very annoying. That's how it feels to me. Let's see. Okay. Well, we're gonna clear out all of this dirt over here and hope that we get a ton of dirt from all of this. As I need to dirt a bunch of flooring. And it will take a little while before we can actually get a lot of dirt, I would say. I think this is actually a good amount of dirt right here. Like all of this dirt that we just collected right now, I think that's a good amount of dirt for what we need done. Put that in there. I almost had it you know, sweat drop into my eye there. Let's see, and I currently have a headache while recording this also. Okay. Let's go kill that creeper. Pew! I did not expect it to have thorns. It's called reflecting, but it has thorns? Ah. Let's see, what else could we talk about? I was thinking, as it's coming up to like, you know, middle 450 and like 40 episodes or 30 episodes. Or maybe in like 20 episodes, like 420. I was thinking of trying to find some new mods that we could add to the series. Because the last time that we added a new mod to the series was actually quite a long time ago. And that was the mod that gave us the power to do industry. And then I removed it. And then I removed it because of it spawns oil. Like if I was to go to my map right now. I don't know if it was this map or was it Lost Stage. I can't remember. Let's see. Well, in the mod, it spawns a lot, and I mean a lot of oil everywhere in the mod that we had. And after a while, I kind of just got sick of it. Because there's so much oil that it kind of just ruined the world everywhere. Let's see. That is a horse. Oh, it's a zombie horse. Doesn't really matter. You know what the best and most satisfying thing is when you're mining in Minecraft? When you make something very even. Like me. Let me just describe it to you. Wait. And now. Wait for it. Sorry, it's gotta take a second because I forgot this little bit here. And mine out all of that. When it becomes like this, it's like a satisfying feeling when you know, make something flat. Like, you know, you just mined out all of this and it becomes nice. I don't know how to describe it, but you probably get it. Let's see. I'm also going to put some seed back into the inventory. And put that there. And, okay. I was wondering where the flowers were there for a second. I did not notice them down there. I was looking through this entire bit, you know. Where did I put these flowers? Turns out they were right there. This entire time. I am not the smartest, but at least I'm not the dumbest. Let's see, I'm also collecting a lot of, what do you call it, obsidian. You know, we only have 2 obsidian in the backpack, but I feel like having, you know, a certain area to pick it up in case we kill an ogre along the journey. It does really help. Okay, back to that thing about adding a mod into Jungle Paradise. Like, there is a mod that I really like for storage, but I've never tried it before. I saw it in that episode of Etho's Lab. Back, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Of his modded survival series. And I really like the storage mod. But I'm not very experienced with... You know, when I find a mod, like, I like to look through it for a little bit to see what it's about. And see if it would be fun and interesting to play. But, you know, a lot of the time, I can't find many good mods. Like, if you want to find a good mod, you have to go dumpster diving into Curse Forge sometimes. And Curse Forge is like, you know, literally a trash can full of, you know, mods that don't actually work no more. So, when you're trying to find the mod, like, let me try and figure out, I'm gonna try and figure out something that... Also, this is a dark oak. Never realized I had a dark oak down here. Wait 1 second. Yeah, this is the old swamp. Oh, I just deleted the old swamp from the map. There used to be an old swamp down here, and I thought it was still here for a second, but just got punched, spuddered to death. Let's see. I was trying to figure out a good reference for, you know, what do you call it? What do you call it? I can't really figure it out on the top of my head. Good reference for weird 1.12.2 mods. Or 1.16 mods. I would definitely say probably Random Craft SMP. When we did Random Craft SMP, right, there was a lot of weird wacky mods that Dirk went and dug through to get all of. Like, I remember all of the mods that Dirk had in Random Craft SMP, and a lot of them were quite weird. Like, they added in, like, certain things, I can't remember what you call them. You know the pillager that has, it's not the ice, not the ice illager, it's, I can't remember what you call it off the top of my stupid head. You know, it's there in the head, but I can't remember what you call it. What's the magic pillager? Sorcerer. That's it. The sorcerer pillager. You know that one. Well, I remember they added a mod in for this 1.16.4, you know, SMP. That added in something for that. It's like a pillager tweak thing or something. I can't remember what it was. But, you know, they had all that stuff, but they also had, like, the, you know, flying, like, vampire mobs. Kinda like that. There's a lot of weird, wacky Curse Forge stuff. That's what I'm trying to say. And I don't know what would be fun for you to see in the series, so, you know, I might as well put, like, a Twitter thing up on Twitter, you know, asking, you know, what mod would you like to see? Like, 1.12.2 mod. Like, I quite enjoy all the 1.12.2 mods that I find every once in a while. And there's a lot of weird, wacky ones out there, but there's still quite a lot of enjoyable ones out there. So I don't know. We might find some randomly, some random 1.12.2 mod. I kinda like the storage chest mod, whatever you call it. Kinda enjoy that mod that I saw in Equals Labs video yesterday. Just don't know how to describe other mods. Like, I see some good mods, but a lot of them are quite weird. Like, oh, there was like this cool mod that I saw that would be, you know, quite cool for like a fantasy series. And I thought, you know, I should really do like a fantasy series. I wanted to do like another Lord of the Rings video, because the Lord of the Rings video that I played in, I played the Lord of the Rings mod from 1.7.10, I think it was. And I quite enjoyed that mod. You gotta be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. It's the ancient swamp! Oh. Oh, this swamp is ancient. Sorry, I'm just getting very nostalgic, you know, crazy vibe over here. But this is the old swamp. Now, if you don't know, a long time ago, I decided to delete a bunch of chunks due to lag issues. And I deleted like many chunks off in the fire distance like that. Some of this, some of that. But still I went back to the certain areas for the certain biomes and still had the same biomes that I left and deleted of. So it's weird to think, you know, this is the old swamp that used to be here. I think one time in the future, right, in the future, I might just delete the enchanted forest, because this was a part of a mod up here. I was looking for an area that I could do like a mod bit, and this was a biome made by a mod called what was it called again? It was Enchanted Forest, but it was not the mod's name. It was It was something creatures plus. I can't remember what you call it. There's a mod that I always talked about. I just can't remember its name off the top of my head. I would say it was Mobs Reforged, Creatures Reforged Plus mod, or Creatures Reforged mod. I've said about it a while ago. I can't remember its name off the top of my head right now, but that's a mod that I'm talking about right now. Let's see. So I remember that generating this biome. Is this actually a dark oak biome? A rooted rift forest. Was this not called a dark oak biome? That's quite weird. Hello there, wild horse. Have you come to spout your wisdom? What wisdom do you have? Ah, that's great wisdom. Okay. That is also pretty cool. Little tiny island with big tree on it. Sorry about that. I had one of the burps that are like a burp, but also it gets trapped in your throat, and I always hate those burps. Wait 1 second, I'm going to put my water bottle that's cool against my forehead to cool myself down a bit. It's no longer actually cool. Quite sad. Ah, delicious tap water. Okay, well, off we go. And I think we may have to end today's episode here. Okay, so I am going to teleport back to the house. Let me just teleport all the way back to the house. Okay, there we go. Nearer to the house. That's what I like. Okay, and I'm going to end it right here and start a part 2 right after this. But hopefully you are all doing okay today and staying safe. And have a nice day, stay safe, up those apple, maybe even some oranges. Need to keep all day vitamins. Very, very important. And bye-bye. See you next time. Have a nice day. See you. Bye-bye.